Welcome back to our latest adventure. I showed a video previously where I talked with a homeowner, landowner actually, of this land and went through some things that he had decided and decided against, and that's why he sold to us. But we started out with looking at this shed, and it's huge. It's 14 by 36, and we decided it was too big, and we decided we would go with a different size shed. I'm walking out the new position here. Here I am kind of getting an idea where the shed will go. We wanted to show the person we're buying the shed from the elevation it has to drop, and well, of course this is all pre-excavation, but I was stepping out approximately where I thought it would be placed. So it's very uneven. As you can tell, I'm all over the place. But that's the general idea and general position for the shed. So since we decided to change directions, we went with this. Now this model is 10 by 20, but it's the same style. And the building itself, paint is called avocado. The trim is called chestnut. And I just think those two colors go together really well. Now there's a transom on this and the roof, and that will help allow light in. We put 2 transom windows in the back. We ended up doing a custom design to make this shed work for us. And then we took away one of the doors on the end, and well, we added some electric and did a few other things to make it suitable for our needs. So that big poplar that was dying was cut down last night, and he dropped it, and it landed fortunately just on the end of this pad, so it didn't damage the pad at all. So at some point he'll come over and clean this all up, but that looks pretty good. So good start. So if you look at this, you can see that especially there's a hole. And then if you look at this, you can see the holes. Let me move this, but you can see the holes, how this thing was rotting. Let me see if I can get it from underneath, but it was rotting. And then if you look at the outside, you can see it was hit at one time or something, and it was dying. So this tree needed to come down. If I walk down to the bottom, this was what the arborist saw from the ground when the tree was still standing. How this tree bent like this, he said this was caused from water getting in there and the tree trying to go a different direction. And the fact that when he dropped this thing, it fell there, tells you that it was also rotting in this area. But he missed our pad, mercifully. He missed this tubing. He's gonna hook this up at some point in time. This other 15-inch double wall pipe to that. Then we'll get a 45 right in this area and make the water go down there. So he's gonna keep putting fill in here. That'll be awesome. So this guy's really good. He like just missed the pad. You can see the pad ends like right over there. So great job. I think what he did is he used his dozer, that one up there, and pushed the tree. I could see some gouge marks in the tree and also tire marks up in that area. That I think he pushed his dozer against it to keep it from falling on this freshly done pad, which is awesome. Anyway, he'll come back and clean this up and it will be beautiful. We are going to call this place Camp Grace, and we hope that it is a place of peace and comfort to those who come and sit by the fire and just enjoy nature. I'm going to make this sign, I'm going to carve it, and the details of this carving will be on my other channel, Melanie Heinrich MH Studios. I have a YouTube channel, so check that out. So last night, my guy came over and took out that big tree that was here. He's got a little bit more to do, but he's got his nice little Kubota I guess it's an excavator because it's got a pusher and a scoop. I don't even know if that's what it's called, a grappling hook. I don't know. But anyway, this tree stump came out to about here, and he has now filled it all in, extending this pad over further. But we will be digging the trench from this electric box over to that area somewhere, and he'll probably do it with that. You remember those two tree stumps that were over here? There they are, cut off. So now he can take this fill and push it that way. And he had to bring his trailer over to bring over his excavator. That pusher, whatever, bulldozer is here. He leaves that here to push all the fill that he's bringing out that way. And now it'll go this way. But those trees, I think those stumps were about here, because I remember where that one was. So they were right about there. So he's really extended this pad a lot. So right where I'm standing here, this would have been right over the edge. I would have just fallen off. So this is doubled, if not tripled in size. So he says he's got enough dirt to go all the way down to where those logs are, which is, well, fill. It's stone and dirt, but that's a lot. So this is going to be a big space, and he's got to go around that, so we leave that driveway pad there. Right where his excavator is. This is going to be a pad, potentially to go into someone's... Well, we don't know. We're just going to let this happen and see how much dirt and fill we can get in here. So today I was talking to my guy, and he suggested this driveway on the right to extend it out about, well, to where those logs are. And then the higher stuff over there on the left push out so they join, and we fill this gully in. It depends really if he's got enough fill. Now that culvert right there, that will be extended all the way down to the end, and that will fill in that very nicely. It's kind of hard to tell by looking at this picture, but I have a hard time even when I'm standing there. But he thinks that this lower level is about 4 feet down from that upper level where the black car is and the Kubota. But with that in mind, he's trying to bring them together and fill in that gully. And I'm thinking it's a pretty good idea. So we may go that route. He has enough fill, and that's really the big thing right there. And remember, we are blessed with free fill. So why not do it?